Yeah, let's get back to this. Can I just... I reconfigured the controls to be more comfortable for me, and I think this is better for me. I just want to go through the stats here. Kane is faster and stronger than Cecil, it looks like. While Cecil is more defensive. That's the main difference between them. Cecil is better than Kane, and most... hi? Oh, greetings and salutations again! Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke, I set about mapping out a new course in my life, one that would allow me to help people. Having undertaken the task of mapping, the name of Naming Wade now seems rather inappropriate. Naming Wade became Mapping Wade, the cartographer. Alright, let me give you this. Obtained Wayfarer's Map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors and caves of dungeons. That's not all. For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. Hope you find it useful. Until then, well then, until we meet again, I keep on messing that up. So this is an improvement from the first game. So where is X? Is it here? Now it might seem kind of dumb that the game plays itself, but honestly in random encounters you do want to stick to the same strategy, and this allows you to do that rather strictly. It makes more sense when you get mages and you have more choices, but for now all that you can really do is auto attack. Oof. The original game, I don't think, had a map. The ability to have one, does really help. Unfortunately, there's not too much to talk about during random encounters. In later parts of the game, as you gain more speed, these go a lot faster. And as you gain more abilities and stuff, it goes faster. At this point in the game, it's not really all that impressive. I don't know what stamina does. I think stamina is subtracted from enemy strength to determine how much damage you do. Leave this place. Who's there? This controls are so much better, though. Ooh. This might take a while. So in these Final Fantasy games, playing as melee characters are the best. They're the strongest. But they're the most boring, too. Okay. Auto attack prevents you from being able to choose which enemy you want to fight. So I should take a note of who is doing nasty stuff, which I have not been. Looks like the slugs are doing the slows. Those are really nasty. They're not so bad once they've already been cast, but like, just kind of annoying. Just makes a long battle even longer. It's completely unnecessary. Come on. Or even with all that annoyance, I was still able to get through it. So melee characters, which are really good, it's just kind of boring. Unfortunately, I am already low in health. I just use it. On both characters, that's not good. You can already see how much more tanky Cecil is compared to Kane. They say the Eidolon dwells here, yet the cave is silent as a grave. Switch? Let's switch. I feel a presence. It's not hostile, but nor could it be called friendly. Eye drops. Good timing. I don't know if blind stays through the end of combat. Tents are always useful. These guys can't really do anything. They do drop the Imp Summon, which is useless. So don't worry about it, but if you get it, cool. It's very rare. I think you have a 1 in 256 chance of getting it each Imp encounter that you do. Use Kane's level up. Oof. Love that. Looking at stats like that matters, it really does not. Return to whence you came. That voice. Could it be the Eidolon? Potion. Men of Baron. You know who we are? Leave at once, and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. Show yourself! You mean to ignore my warning? Yes. You must deliver this ring to the village of Mist beyond. So be it. The mist is gathering. So if you just auto-attack through this, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. You do actually have to pay attention here. Now, Cecil has an ability, just jump with him, called Darkness, which does double damage, I believe, but damages him for every attack that he does. It also takes a turn, so it's not immediately useful. It's safe to attack? Why is Kane so low in health? So because Cecil is Darkness already, I want him to attack as much as I can. Now each attack, I believe, yeah, is going to damage him. Now's a great chance to be healing up. Now you've got to wait for the mist to dissipate, which I believe is their cue for telling you how the ATB system works. Come on, there we go. Jump's not great here because you never know when he's going to turn into mist. I'm making it through this. I'm good so far. The big problem is if you attack while he turns into mist. Okay. I made it through it. Oh, his head disappeared. That was a little sport in that, but it is done. Now to deliver the ring. Strange. Felt no malice in that dragon. No evil. Don't have to worry about keeping them all healed. That's all they need to do. Might get into a couple of encounters here, but you're at the village. No reason to worry.
The ring!
I caused a lot of havoc very quickly.
This is what we were sent to do?
He wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
That one's not so good.
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We've no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work to be sure, but we'll need to kill the girl as well.
Kane!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Love that delivery. Immediately into another boss fight against a girl. A little bit of taste of what you can expect later on in the game. Ugh, is that what Titan looks like in this game? It looked a lot better in the original, I think. Ugh. She's alive, thank goodness. Kane? Kane! Well, I can't stay here. I need to take this girl someplace safe. Forgive me, Kane. You very much want to save right here, my friend. If not by my hand, then by my deeds. Goodbye, Kane. It was nice having you. And just try to make it to this next village. You can probably get here with no encounters, but you might get into an encounter or two. Kaipo? Need to find a place for this to let this child rest. And also, I'm at half HP. Should probably do something about that. Hello, traveler. Oh my! Not seen a child so pale. Please get her to a bed. You needn't worry about payment. My pardons. You've woken. You still haven't told me your name. I won't ask you to forgive me. It's my fault you lost your mother. But please, at least allow me to take you someplace safe. That was quick. Seems we found you, Lord Cecil. Please, you must listen. His Majesty. Our orders come directly from His Majesty's own mouth. Surrender the girl, and he will pardon all you've done. The inhabitants of Mist represent a threat to us all. They must not be allowed to live. What? Stand aside. I think I'd rather not. Alright, you can get through this all yourself. I think it's best to go after the commander. I'm using darkness. Attack! Luckily that command takes so long that your bar fills up in the time it takes. If you take out the general first, his men will disperse. There. That's all it should take. You can also, of course, take the men out first, and then the general. Oh, he's dead. But just stick with one strategy, and it'll get you through to the end. He has higher intellect than spirit because intellect is used for dark magic spells, but I don't think he learned any dark magic. It's all about strength and defense right now. Sorry, it's all my fault. You've nothing to apologize for. It is I who've wronged you, and apologies cannot right the wrongs I've done. But you protected me. My name is Rydia. Rydia. Summoner Rydia joins the party. What's that? This is my Eidolon. His name is... I'm not going to change that. His name is White. If you have a chance, we should take him to see the fat chocobo sometime. They're friends. I'm going to see if I can do that. Can't undo what I've done, Rydia, but I can make amends. He looks so sad. But yeah, so I have two party members again. Video's the mage. Here. She has whites, magic, black magic, and summon magic. And you can see the stats? Not here. Damn it. Can I press something to see it? So white can be really good if you know what you're doing with them. And if you train him up for New Game Plus, he's really strong sometimes. Not worth it, but it might be fun for some people. Tilla and his daughter Anna were always so close to a father as daughter could be, bless their hearts. And one day Anna simply up and ran away from home. The old sage has been grief-stricken ever since. Welcome. You can buy stuff if you want. I'm still not rich enough where I can spend stuff willy-nilly like that. I might check out the armory if this place has one. To the desert parched throat with a mug of Kaipo's finest. Ugh. Can't imagine being dehydrated in the desert and then drinking some beer. Well met, friend. I am a scholar en route to the eastern kingdom of Fabul, where I had hoped to continue my studies. As it were, I found a waterway that runs beneath the mountains of Damsia, barred by a moonstruck old man who refused to grant me passage. Only Damsian royalty have permitted to enter the Antlion's den that lies to the castle's east. I think that the riches that could be ours if only we were allowed inside. That seems very important, isn't it? Hello? Greetings. A new face like yours is always welcome sight. If launches on the rise, business has slowed to a crawl. So I'm up there. Ooh, gotta visit the armory. First of all, so obviously attacking with Rydia, not a good idea. But you can use you can use the rod. I don't know what the rod does. I think the rod's pretty decent. The rod will be used like a spell, but it's free. Welcome. I don't know what the staff does. It will... Oh, look at her. Increase your attack power by 20%. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Nope. F4. Weapon item use. So Rod casts Magic Arrow, which is pretty strong. The staff casts Poison Knot, which I don't really need as much. That's all that we really care about for now. Those are the only two items I have. You can also, of course, use the bow and arrow. Okay, I guess you can't use those. But anyway, the staff should last you plenty. The rod. Don't bother with the staff. The way it works is that rods are for black mages, staffs for white mages. Welcome. So this will increase your defense substantially. She has leather clothing, and I guess she has an armlet. This button, and then this button. Just equip that helmet, and boosts everything. Silver armlet, huh? I didn't have a silver armlet when I was 8. Do that? No, I guess not. One thing that I like about this version of the game is that it tells you if it increases any stats or anything like that. There's a lot of items that change your stats. Like this one increases your intellect. If you want to be a better healer, you can equip the staff. But I think her healing is fine the way it is. No, it's not, but whatever. Have you heard about Anna? She fallen madly in love, but her father forbade the relationship, and so she fled town. Ooh, dancer! Came hoping to find work as a dancer in Damsian Castle, but the waterway leading there is infested with dangerous monsters. Would you at least watch my show in the meantime? Oh, a water routine, awesome. I love RPGs that have non-traditional party members, like bards and dancers. Octopath did that well. The dancer wasn't great, but was very useful. You heard, friend? A young lady from Baron has been found collapsed on the outskirts of town. Fair as the desert moon, they say. The ones who found her carried her inside to recover. If you're traveling with so young a child, best keep her in the back row of your party lest you be attacked. Yeah, keep them in the back row. They take half damage, but do half damage with normal attacks. But they do full damage with the ranged attacks and spells. So mages, definitely put them in the back row. Melee guys in the front row. Damsian Castle in the north rules all the lands in this desert. Its prince is said to have a voice and face as fair as any maiden's. I wish I had a face as fair as any maiden's. Oh. Hello, Mapping Way. What am I doing here? Oh, as luck would have it, I accidentally dropped all of my pens and maps in that huge fissure that opened up near the Valley of Mist. Having lost the ability to map, the name Mapping Wave seems rather inappropriate. I don't really know what to do next. Taking some time to reevaluate my life now. Mapping Way became Living Way the Vagrant. Ah, depressing. I've just been spending my days looking over the pages of this bestiary, with no particular trade to call my own. Would you like to view the bestiary? Then by all means. 3% complete. It's nice that you can see what they drop. The experience and all that, I guess. Not really worth going over, but might be interesting. I guess I can come back here just to see that. We found a poor young child collapsed outside the village, completely incoherent. Seems to have succumbed to desert fever on the way from Baron, little dear. It's mumbling the name Cecil over and over. Rosa! Oh, Rosa. Cecil. This is for Cecil. Obtained Auto Potion Augment. So augments are important in this version of the game. Augments can give you abilities that other characters could have. For instance, I could have given Jump to Cecil as an example. And party members that you don't have forever, if you give them augments, they pay you back in giving you augments. So it's always worth to give people stuff. Desert fever can be cured by exposure of the light of a Damsian sand pearl. Obtaining one, however, is no simple task. It can only be found within the cave of an antlion dwells. So let me see if I can do this. Rosa, you came all this way to find me? No. This button. Damn it. She must really care about him. I can do this. How do I add an augment? Items? Oh, that was it. How do you use augments? Magic? We just did this. This wasn't it. How do you augment status? Oof. I don't think I have anyone that I want to augment at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ciso. Seems you've gotten your hands on an interesting item there, doesn't it? Let me explain how that auto potion works. It's a rather special kind of item known as an augment. Using it on a party member would teach that member an ability. Augments appear in key items list. Don't forget to use them once you receive them. You can find augments left behind by various people scattered throughout the world. Be sure to keep your eyes open. Be glad you did. Well then, until we meet again. So I guess you can just use it as an item? I'll use it outside of town. So that's all the shops, I believe. All the businesses I can enter. Hail, friend, and welcome to Kaipo, oasis of the Damsian Desert. The waterway? It's north and east of here. You'd better not go there. People say they've seen 8 big, scary snakes in the water. Oh. Hello there. Something I can help with? So I think this is how you... Oh, Ciso, it's great to see you again. Have you been making the most of the map I gave you? Hell yeah, I have. This time I thought I'd explain some... Wait, did I get 100% completion on the previous dungeon? I don't remember getting an item. Right. This little Eidolon is Vidio's partner. You can fight in her place in battle. You can train him by talking to Fat Chocobo. The harder you train him, the stronger he will become. The attributes that improve depend upon the type of training. Try them all to see their effects. You can see them assigned his abilities that other party members have learned. Also, okay. In battle, he will randomly select assigned abilities to use. And once you think he's ready, you can even put your tests right to the test in a wireless battle against a friend. Makeover allows you to draw a unique face to give your Eidolon friend some personality. Train him well, and he'll be a mighty ally on your adventures. Well then, until we meet again. So I think... check out the training. So the better you do at this... the higher his stats get. Iridia stuff is intelligence. Nope. -4, -6. Whoa. How do these add together? I can multiply. That'll be way too much. And subtract. No, that's 2. Am I not seeing something here? Oh my god. Okay. Can I do 1 times 4 equals 4? What was that? To only the number 10. Oh, okay. So I need to get to number 10. Oh. Well, I can do that. Oh, only the number 10. Okay. Only the number 10. Wow. I've got to get rid of this 2 somehow. I can do 1 times 2 to get 2. Now I can do... Interesting. How would I get to number 10? I would have to go past. We need a number 10. That's 9. 18. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I finally did one. 3, 6... Oh, times? That's 5. I can do... Add these two together. Add these two together. How would I do this one? That'll be 12. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try this a bit and try to increase this guy's stats. Yup. He has more intellect now, making him a better spellcaster. So I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. It's been 37 minutes. I guess I'll see you guys later.